And people
By the
that
way,
need
the
it-
$8,000 bonus check helped too.
Oh. Did you hear that? Everybody hear that? $8,000 bonus check helped too, yeah. Okay. So, when you start your own business, you know, you gotta put up a lot of money, okay? I remember, we built a store at the Aladdin Hotel before it got called Planet Hollywood. Everybody remember that? The new Aladdin Hotel, the mall, how beautiful it was. $300,000 to build 1,500 square feet, okay? And that's just to build it. And now you gotta put $250,000 of inventory. And that's just to get started. And then what happened? After 9/11, it went bankrupt. The whole thing went, I mean, it was an Arab style building, the wrong thing at that time, right? Yeah. Well, you know, that's the way it goes. That's the life of the entrepreneur, right? You have to invest a lot of money. You got to borrow money. Sometimes you have to, you know, get it from your equity. Remember that? Remember equity in your home? Right? That's a long time ago, right? So if you want to build your own business, you know, and I was just talking to someone the other day and says, yeah, and I got this and I want to do that. I said, that's great, because that's the passion you have to have. But you also have to understand, with that, 75% fail within the first 5 years. Okay? So it's a tough road, but that's the American dream. And I lived it, and I did it, and you can't stop anybody that really wants to do it. But it gets harder and harder and harder to do. Okay? The other way is you buy a franchise. Okay? And why are they good? They're good because they have a system. They already have proven a little bit better than a traditional maybe business of how to do it, and how to do it better, and how to do it faster. Well, you never really own it because it's a franchise, and you have to pay also, you know, dues every month, and they're very, very, very expensive. But, you know, they have a better chance to do it. And somebody told me, I think, at Subway, you know how much a Subway nets at the end of the month? Anybody? $3,000. Now, do you really want to borrow a lot of money, get into a lot of debt just to net $3,000? That's hard, isn't it? So what some people do, they open up more Subways so they can actually make more money. Okay? There's a third way to do it, which is probably the best of all worlds, and it's building a network. And that's what we do with Nu Skin. And we have world-class branding. You say Nu Skin today, people understand, people know. They've been around for a while. The products work. You don't build a business for 27 years without the products working worldwide. So networking is something that is done, but we just don't think that we could do it. CBS, NBC, what are they? Networks. Right? They have a corporate office in Atlanta or New York, and then they have affiliates throughout the country, and all the news goes right through their network. See? So it's been around for a long time. The problem is, as a traditional businessman like me, you don't know what network is. So you hear all the bad things and all the negative things that other people have tried. Oh yeah, it's a pyramid. You know, it's one of those deals, you know? And people really don't understand. But today, more people are understanding network because there's more smart people that are failing in some other industry and seeing that this vehicle makes sense. Okay? And it's not easy. It is tough, but you have to learn it. Just like riding a bicycle. How many people here were born and knew how to ride a bike right off the bat? Right? You don't. You have to learn it. This is the same thing that you do with this kind of a business. But it's very limited risk and low barrier of entry. And that's what I like. When I was told at that time that all it took was like $1,200 to join, I said, you're kidding. Can't be for free. Because, as you know, where are the business owners again? Can you start a business with $1,200? You can't, okay? So I didn't think it was for real. I had to learn it and really get my hands around it. But building a network is the way to go, okay? So, how do we do this? Well, it's like a franchise, okay? You want to start the business as soon as possible and get to an executive level. And we're inviting you to this business presentation today to explain you how to get there. How quick can you get there? And the reason is because you make more money. So if you become an executive, and you help one person to become an executive, well, you're gonna earn an average about $9,900 a year. Now, that's not a lot of money. Probably most of you didn't get involved because that's how much money you wanna make. But, you know, it could make a difference to a lot of people, okay? And if you just do that 3 more times and bring somebody else into the business, and now it's you and 4 people that you brought into the business, you get into a Ruby level. Now, that starts to make a difference. You know, an average of about $3,000 to $5,000 it could be a month. That's pretty good on a part-time basis. That might be just enough for you. I mean, there's a lot of people that are happy with just an extra $1,000, $2,000. That could make a difference. That could be a house payment. That could mean that the wife doesn't work or something like that. Okay? So that's you and 4 people. Now, this company pays more than any other network marketing out there. Now, the reason we talk about Ruby, because that's an important spot, is compensation. 50% of the people that get to Ruby get to Blue Diamond. And a Blue Diamond generates about $40,000 to $50,000 a month. Residual income. That's something else I didn't know about residual, what it even means. But it's a difference of trading dollars for hours when you work for somebody else, or you build a network that pays you a residual income that once you put in the hard work and the hard effort, you get paid what you're worth, whether you show up or not. Now, how cool is that? Right? You do it one time, and you get paid forever. That's the difference of network residual income. Not easy. You got to work. Lots of ups and downs, and people that are in this room that have done it who realize that. So what? What are you doing now? You're working for somebody else, right? Can you go to that person and say, I'm going to give you 10 years of my life, but at the end of those 10 years, I want you to pay me $40,000 to $50,000 a month? It doesn't happen, right? It's like, yeah, that's it. You know, here, 90% of the people that do, 50% that start here gets there. 90% that start and becomes a goal executive get there in 10 years. Okay? That's amazing. What I like to do is just, at this point, is bring a couple of people that are in the business, that are doing the business, and hear how they're doing. Can I see Dave and Jevin, please? Come up and give them a hand. Let's see